And they are up against the team from Hungary. Lisa Pusztai, world rank 15, just 21 years old. And back on a rich vein of form. So, Hungary on the right of your screens, France on the left. And immediately Pusztai scoring the first hit. Pusztai again. Now, if you're new to Sabre, then it's a cutting weapon. You can score with the length of the blade. The whole of the upper body is a target, including the arms and the mask. Querley just backing away there and staying in distance. But beautiful stop cut from the French fencer. And whatever Querley can do, Pusztai can do back to her. So we've seen two examples of stop cuts, counter actions. Now, if you are new to fencing, you're watching perhaps on the Olympic channel, then the referee has to decide who has the right of way, who's attacking. And if you're being attacked, you've got a couple of options. You can parry, block your opponent's blade like Querley did there. You can see this on the slow motion replay. It's Pusztai's attack from the right, but then there's a parry and Querley gets the hit. Or you can defeat the attack using distance and basically just move out of the way and your opponent's attack finishes. And it's your turn to attack. And then the third option, we saw a couple of counters, a couple of stop cuts where you're effectively stealing a point from your opponent. Again, good use of distance there from Querley. Pusztai trying to be disruptive in defense. And hits with a counter attack. Good work from Pusztai there. So 5-2 the score. And lots of counters scored in that first leg. Coming on for France now, it's Sarah Balza. Balza, 9th in the world, 27 years old. And she is up against the 19-year-old Sugar Bataille, 49th in the world, but on the way up the world rankings is Bataille. So here we go with the second leg. Balza on great form and has really taken over the mantle of Manon Brunet, who's out injured, who's actually here. She's supporting, she's in the crowd. I've seen Manon. She's the French teamer sat to my left. I can see Manon Brunet. She's sat with her husband Bollard Apathy. She's actually Manon Brunet Apathy. In fact, there's a big group of French support sat to my left. I can see the big Yannick Burrell. The épéists are here as well. And Balza just asking for a video review on that one. Well, they're just looking to see if Bataille had pulled her arm back. Bataille did start the attack first, though, that was clear. But was there preparation? No, there wasn't, says the referee. Mal parried from Balza. Again, Bataille coming in, making the right decision off the line. Now, they do say that Sabre is a little bit like a game of paper, scissors, stone, but it's more complex than that. As Bowser gets one back. If you were to just play paper, scissors, stone, then it would just be purely prediction, trying to predict what your opponent is going to do and then doing something different. You can also try and persuade your opponent to do something that they don't want to do. As we get to the target score of 10, the final thing that you can do is that you can just go in with your eyes open and perceive the 3 Ps: prediction, persuasion, and perception. So 10-5. There is no clock in Sabre. We just roll on to increments of 10. So the target for this third leg is 15. And Luca Sux is coming on, the 19-year-old, world ranked 67, and she is up against Sarah Nucha. Now, Sarah Nucha did a fantastic job in the semi-finals against Japan to get the French team right back into it. And actually her father is sat in the crowd, and he was in absolute floods of tears watching his daughter, so proud of his daughter's performance. Can she do the same again and level the scores, or even take France into the lead? A change of referee every second leg, so Vasyl Melenchev has taken over refereeing duties from Laura Decker. Luca Sux just getting caught in preparation there, so asking for a video. She looked to her box to confirm whether that was in fact the case, but Vasyl Melenchev is one of the most experienced Sabre referees, and it's not often that he's wrong. But in that case, so 2-3, the individual matchup in this third leg. And now 4-2. And Hungary just need one more. Ooh. So the first attack was no, and Sux able to pick up the right of way. Sarah Nucha building a long attack now. What line will she finish on? The wrong line. She finishes into the blade of Luca Sux, and the score is 15-7. So trailing, the French are trailing. This would be a big shock if Hungary to win this, for Hungary to win this, but it is definitely on. So we're going into the second third of this match, and Sugar Bataille is coming back on for Hungary, and Caroline Querely is on for France. Bataille being positive off the back line from Querely. The hit came through anyway. Don't get 2 points for that. So France, they need to stay in touch here, and they're looking for someone to pull out a big score. Well, Curly trying to jump in on the counter, but it was still Batai's attack. Oh, lovely. Lovely little stop cut to the wrist there. And the Hungarians just seem a bit sharper as we watch this. The point was scored there, and then she gets out of the way. It's like stealing a point from your opponent. Crowley wary of that stop cut. That time built the attack a little bit more patiently. Finished with the attack to the shoulder. Curly is not getting much joy in going backwards. When she's been pushed to the back line, it's generally gone point to Hungary. So I would suggest she just goes into the middle here. Now she's going backwards again. That time she got the parry in earlier before Batai was able to build a longer attack. But it didn't work that time, and Batai has taken Hungary to a score of 20, and it's now a whole 10-point lead. And we're switching over, and Sarah Nucha is coming on for France, Lisa Pushtai for Hungary. So Lisa Pushtai is, I think, missing has got the wrong mask. So cheers of Alain Nuch coming from the French supporters. And can she perform a comeback like she did against the Japanese in the semi-final? Nice work. It's important to get the first 2 points, just psychologically. Remember, the target is 25. So Nucha could potentially score 15. And in Sabre that can happen, but it needs your opponent to really have a crisis of confidence. I don't see that happening with Lisa Pushtai. She's been at the top of her game ever since she came through from the junior level. Pushtai still only 21, but back in 2017 she burst onto the senior tour. But momentum, so important in these team matches, and if you're trailing and you're catching, then you can help build that momentum. Lovely power riposte from Nucha. She tempted that one in. That was basically persuading your opponent. That was the second of the P's. Oh, missed that time. So 4-2, the score in this fifth leg. Well, the French didn't panic when they got behind against the Japanese in the semi-final, and they're not looking too panicked now because they know they have the skills. So Sara Nucha just asking for Laura Decker to have a look at the video review along with Vasyl Milenchev. There's the reserve of the French team, and Poupinet with Sarah Balza. Point stands. Well, there was definite preparation there. Sara Nucha was coming in with eyes open, waiting to see what Pushtai was going to do. Pushtai was the more committed of the two fencers. Again, Nucha waiting, watching, eyes open, and waiting for Pushtai to make her move. She misses, and Nucha gets the point. This time Pushtai deciding to go back. Nucha pressing forward. The parry riposte. The first time it was a parry, but there was no riposte. The riposte did not land from Lisa Pushtai. And Sara Nucha is now winning this one 7-4. So the worst is a 2-point catch-up. And it is, in fact, only a 2-point catch-up, but the momentum switching now in the right direction for the French. So the score sits at 25 to Hungary, 17 to France. Nucha winning that one 7-5. And coming on for Hungary is the youngster Luka Suks, and she will face Sarah Balza. So the 19-year-old Luka Suks, 67th in the world, up against the 27-year-old Balza, ranked 9th. Attack going through from Suks. That will give us some confidence. When you're only fencing potentially to 5, getting the first hit so important. Balza trying to come up at her opponent, but falling short. And it's back to a 10-point gap. Oh, well, Balza thought that she was out of the way of that one, but it must have just skimmed across the front of her body. And 3 points to Suks. Balza needs some points back here. There's one of them. Suks is asking for a video review. A little bit of discussion between Vasyl Milenchev and Laura Decker. And a good call from Luka Suks. Hungary now 1 point away from the target score of 30. Ah, beautiful parry riposte right on the back line. But Suks just needs one. Balza needs to score a couple to keep the French in touch here. And that's one of them. Well, Suks was successful with her last video appeal. And we'll go to Vasyl Malenciev. Now, was that looking for the blade from Balza? That's what Suks was asking the referees to look at. Yes, and they've changed the decision. Suks with 2 video calls that have been successful. And France are in a spot of bother now. The score sits at 30-18. It's a 12-point lead. And Luka Suks wins that one over Sarah Balza 5-1. Balza currently sitting on a -6 indicator. Sarah Nucha coming on now for France, and will take on Sugar Bataille. So Nucha's going to need a big leg here. Lovely little counter from Sarah Nucha. Well, Nucha looking for the parry, couldn't find it. Preparation from Nucha. Well, any of these French fencers can do this. They can restore the lead, but they need to do it in these next 2 legs. Because if they go into the final leg with this kind of deficit, there is nothing that Sarah Balza is going to be able to do against Lisa Pushtai. And Bataille just needs one more. And building the attack, and she's got it. Ah, and it's all too easy now for the team from Hungary. 35-19, and a 5-1, another 5-1 win. And Nucha finishes her match with a -5 indicator. Sugar Bataille on a +8. So Caroline Caroly on for France, up against the 19-year-old Luka Suks. It would need a complete collapse, I think, now for one of these Hungarian fencers. And they have such confidence that they can just push forward and go for the attack. Parry riposte. Counter parry? Parry, counter parry. Well, Vasyl Malenchev's having a look, but he's normally pretty good at spotting things with his naked eye. Counter-attack parried. Caroline needs to build up a head of steam now. It needs the next couple of points. Luka Suk's just looking to her box for inspiration. Needs to find a way of scoring these next, of scoring 4 points before the Caroline steam train can pick up any more pace. Now the French do have belief. It's 5-1 now. Could this be the turnaround? They're still 12 points back. It would need to be a big win for Caroline. Looking at like a 15-5. Can Luka Suk's work out what to do? Change things up. Keep going into the middle. Have more commitment. Suk's is coming off the line, eyes open, waiting to see what's going to happen. And generally what's happening is that was better from Luka Suk's. Slight change of tactic. So again, Suk's is not having the commitment off the line. She got caught there in preparation, so she was coming forward, but she wasn't committed to the attack. And Caroline now 7-2. Still 11 points behind. Again, preparation called. And things are starting to collapse mentally now for Luka Suk. Remember, she is only 19, a new addition to the Hungarian team, and never has been in this situation before, fencing for a gold medal at World Championships. Not a senior World Championships anyway. If Suk's can land this, it will steady her nerves. But Caroline beats the blade, establishes the right of way. Will she finish? Oh, well, she doesn't need to, because Suk's has gone off the back line. This could be. They're now less than a 10-point deficit. Just 9 points behind now. 9 points is still a lot to hand over. But Suk has got to find a way of scoring 3. And she's not finding it. She's not finding it. Caroline is doing just what she needed to do. Still needs to keep going. Needs more. For this to work, Caroline needs to score 15 plus. So 5 more will do it and put the French back in contention. Can she finish this one? Yes, she can. Heroic stuff. Heroic stuff from the French team. Well, they managed to pull back a massive deficit in the semi-final against Japan. And it was Sarah Nucha that did all the heavy lifting. Now it's down to Caroline Querely. 1 for Luka Suk's. 8 points the deficit now. Suk Lucas Sux needs two more to end this. Oh, falls short. She had 2 goes at it. She fell short. We came in with a remise, missed that as well. And Carolee gets the point. Look, watch this. Tack misses. Another go, misses. Blocked. Parried. Oh! Lovely, lovely defence there from Lucas Sux. Well, you've got to think that Carolee needs 2 or 3 more before Lucas Sux can see this one to 40. Oh, that's a tough one. Tough to call, but I think it's gone attack right. Well, Vasa Malenchev is being asked by Caroline Carolee to go and look at the video, but I think that Lucas Sux has survived the scare. And Malenchev sticks with his original call, and Lucas Sux gets out of jail. The score sits at 40 to 31. A 9-point deficit is a massive ask for Sarah Balza going into the final leg, but Carolee winning that one 12-5. So finishing on a +2 indicator. So Balza lost to Bataille 5-3, lost to Lucas Sux 5-1. Pushtai won the first one 5-2, lost to Nucha 7-5. Well, Balza needed that first point to get the scoreboard ticking over. 45 the target. Nice work from Lisa Pushtai. So a card for Lisa Pushtai for not starting, or starting. Balza pressing forwards. And Pushtai getting the parry there, and getting the beat, changed the right of way. And Hungary now have got to think that they're going to get this. Those 2 points from Pushtai. Only 3 more to score, and Pushtai is smart enough to know you can lose a couple. Sometimes you can give away a couple just to get one. In this situation, Pushtai falling short, looking for the counter, can't find it, and Balza coming through cleanly on the attack. Pushtai with a lot more commitment off the line that time. But Balza was equal to it. Power riposte, no. Balza's attack. (6-2) now. Next, you'd think the next 3 points need to go to Balza for the French to have a chance here. There's one of them. Now it's kind of possible. It's kind of possible. Pushtai cannot let the pressure get to her. She's good enough to score points against Balza. Well, I'm not sure if Pushtai is wasting a video review here. Malenchev would call it as simultaneous. Pushtai convinced that she had moved first. And a great call from Lisa Pushtai. There was preparation from Balza. Pushtai just 2 away. Balza needs to score the next 3 points and doesn't get it. And now Pushtai, the pressure is off. One will do it. How is Pushtai going to try and finish this one out? Backing away, looking for the counter, staying in close enough distance to put pressure on Balza as she comes forward. The team from Hungary wait on. And there it is, Hungary have done it. Pushtai goes running off the edge of the piece, collapses onto the floor, missing her teammates entirely. Now they're all tangled up. And Vasyl Malenchev hasn't even checked the video yet. Balza asking for a video review. Calls of preparation from the French team. Yeah, it's a big call for Vasyl Malenchev to make here. Here we go, what's the call? He's changed it! Well, the celebration's a little bit premature. Well, he changed one decision in favour of Pushtai. He's changed another decision in favour of Balza. Balza needs to score 5 unanswered hits. That time, and that is that. The gold medal goes to the team from Hungary. They thought they'd got it the point before, but it was clear cut. The second chance, the second time of asking, and Lisa Pushtai has done it. And Hungary are the gold medalists. It's been a while since Hungary won gold in women's team Sabre, not for the last 10 years. And what an upset. Brilliant work from the team from Hungary. Well, they did it the hard way. They beat Italy 45-43. They then beat Spain comfortably. And then in the final, you've got to say, they were the ones in charge against the #1 team from France. And, well, the French team, well, they left themselves too much to do. Not enough commitment at the start of the match. Didn't come into it with enough power. It was the same against Japan in the semi-final. In the semi-final, they were able to call on Sabre to score big. That time, however, they left it too late. And the silver medalists from the Olympic Games in Tokyo are the silver medalists again here at the World Championships in Cairo.